If Ariel thought forks were combs, then she must have thought her dad ruled the ocean with a giant hairbrush. I mean, it was probably to maintain that glorious beard of his. And his long luscious hair. And his jellybean nipples. Everyone in the Undersea Kingdom knows the trident. Didn't the seagull give her bad information? The Facebook of the sea. Seagullable mermaids. I suspect that if you think too hard about the Little Mermaid you will get very angry for a variety of different reasons. How so? The fish aren't just friends or food, but both. The glass slipper not disappearing with the rest of the clothes in Cinderella must have been the most overlooked plot hole in history. I always thought it was because Cinderella didn't have shoes. The fairy godmother transmuted all the other stuff from existing items, but she created the glass slippers as glass slippers. When the magic ended, they were what they are. I like you. Oddball BFI. I like you. Shock 2. Wait until you realize in Karate Kid he wins with an illegal move when he should have been disqualified. Whoa. That gives my childhood a real kick to the face. What technique was illegal and on what basis do you claim so? Anything I can find on karate tournament sparring rules states that kicks to the head and face are legal targets. But she produces the second slipper when the first breaks. Obviously the fairy godmother planned for the glass slippers to remain. And for that matter she could have just had a glass slipper. How does producing a second different glass slipper that fits prove it was the same lady? Earthbenders can bend minerals. Iron is a mineral. Blood is rich with iron. Conclusion: Earthbenders could probably bloodbend. I think the main difference would be blood is primarily water. With mineral in it. So waterbenders who can bloodbend are controlling the water. And all the junk in it moves around. If Earthbender tried to control it, he'd probably just move around the mineral particles. But it would not be substantial enough to affect the body. Like there are sandbenders. So they can move small particles of earth. But the amount of minerals in blood is so little that even an Ask Me Anything earthenware probably wouldn't be able to control just those bits. I expect it will be like the scene in X-Men 2 when Magneto pulls the iron out of the guard. Right, but Mystique injected that guard with a whole bunch of extra iron. Without that there really isn't much iron in the blood. Don't even need blood. Bones are made of a calcium phosphate mineral named apatite. An earthbender should be able to make anyone's skeleton do anything they want. We're mostly made of water, no? Wouldn't a waterbending be more useful for this? More useful is kind of a moot point. Between having my skeleton removed from my body or being instantaneously desiccated. Wasn't there an episode where waterbenders could bend blood? Yes. That's why the term bloodbend is a term that would be recognized enough to use it in the title of the post. Our teeth are high maintenance to avoid decay, yet once we die, they last forever. I feel like you're missing something in this equation. Oh yes. The food we eat that causes microbes to eat away at our teeth. Also just being used. The tires on your car will last forever. 2. Once you take them off and throw them in a landfill. But that's only because they're no longer constantly being eroded and chipped away at by the everything they drive over. Nah, not really. Tire did have expiration date that when it rubber would be too stiff. Yeah, if you ate a sugar-free diet your teeth would be a lot easier to maintain. Most animals don't eat much sugar or brush their teeth. Your use of the word most implies there are animals that brush their teeth. Stroke. Edit. Don't say humans are animals. I just thought of that. You're too late. Now if you say that it doesn't count anymore. Some animals do in a rudimentary manner, I think. Nothing lasts forever. Even cold November rain. It's true. Even the Chinese democracy tour ended.